last day in August of 2023. It's really great to see you all, and I'm excited to get started. I'm Jaden. I'm hosting today, and I'm really excited to be here singing with you all. So let's first welcome today's song leader, Lachelle Allen, aka Sista Lala. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And thank you, Joe Rossi, the creator of this program, for doing all the things and keeping us together and supporting us on tech today. Hello, Kevin in DC. Welcome, Deborah in Kentucky, and Athena in Brooklyn, New York. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. And I see Aloysius is coming in. And hi, Trish in Victoria, BC. Hi, Deli in Silver Spring. Good to see you, Susan G in Cincinnati. And hello, Elizabeth coming in from California. Hi, Kate in Charlottesville, and Arlene in Berkeley. Hi, Sheila coming in from Florida, and Cricket in Maryland. Hi, Hindi. Good to see you today. And Karen in Oregon. Hi, Kathleen in Albuquerque, and Bob in Albany, New York. Hi, Ruth and Clive in a pub somewhere in the UK. Hi, Gary Pausner, good to see you. And Anne in Silver Spring. Hi, Annette in California. And hello, Fred in Silver Spring. Kathy in Colorado, great to see you today. And hello, Jamie in Victoria, BC. Hi, Nancy and the Irish Cow. Glad you're here. Bob, who's biking in Massachusetts. That's awesome. Hi, Linda and Lynn in Connecticut. Caroline in DC, welcome. Hi, Kathy in Virginia, and to the Curly Tops in Vermont. Ray, I think that's Joe's mom, welcome. And Moon in Alexandria, Virginia. And everybody, can you help me welcome all the folks watching on the live stream, either right now or maybe one day in the future. Hi, everybody. I'm really excited to introduce to you Lachelle Allen, aka Sista Lala. She has been singing for 30 years now in multiple different genres like spirituals and opera and jazz and gospel. And she's classically trained clearly. And she was also just telling me about how she's from this area and then made her way up to New York and is now in Kentucky. So she's sang in a lot of different places. And I'm really excited to sing with her today in spirit. Yeah.
Thank you, Jaden. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe. And thank you, members of Antidote Song. I am so happy to be here today and to share this music with you. This piece that I would love to share is entitled By and By, and it is part of the project that I've created called Spirituals in Motion. In this project, I take the American Negro spiritual and I merge it with original lyrics to create a new work that will continue the conversation about underrepresented music. And so the lyrics that you have in front of you are for the chorus. It's a double chorus. And I'm going to sing that now so that we can be together later when it pops up in the song. Okay, ready? By and by on my journey, I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching to freedom land. Brother, won't you help me? Won't you help me, please? I'm seeking for a city, a land of jubilee. Now I must walk my lonesome valley, where I've been buked and I've been scorned. I wanna be ready. Put down my sword and shield and study war no more. By and by on my journey, I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching to freedom land. So people, let's not tarry. There's no time to waste. The gospel train is coming to take us from this pain. So let's walk together, children, ooh, and leave no soul behind. Together we will climb each rung of Jacob's ladder till we reach the other side. I'ma tell you about it by and by on my journey. I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. No, 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 no. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching up to freedom land. And we'll understand it better by and by. By and by and by. You got that part? Yeah. By and by and by and by. Let's do that again. Hey. By and by and by and by. One more time. By and by and by and by. Do the chorus. By and by on my journey, I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving, and some things just need time to change. I saw y'all and it felt so good. Y'all was jamming. I could see, I could feel it. Thank you so much for that. It feels good.
Thank you for that. It feels really good to us too. And you have such a deep and rich voice, and it's it's like inspiring and comforting at the same time. Something about the tone of the song. Uh,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. What inspired you to write this song?
Oh, thank you. I was inspired to write this song, uh, continuing the work with the American Negro Spiritual. I was researching, I had heard from one of my professors that there were like 6,000 documented songs in the Library of Congress that were categorized as Negro spirituals. Well, my goodness, my mind started racing, my wheels started turning, and I just started doing a simple Google search, and I came across a website that listed maybe 200 songs. And as I was reading through the titles, I said to myself, man, look at these titles. This is a lot of content here.
Mm,
And I decided to take the titles and put them together in a song. And so I challenge my friends, how many titles can you uh, recognize within the lyrics of this song? And we all know by and by, but there are lyrics woven throughout the song titles, excuse me, are woven throughout the lyrics. And so I just had a really good time exploring that and just being able to kind of collect a bunch of babies all together and just bring them together for a piece of love. So that's kind of how that happened. So when
Wow.
we sing it again, maybe you'll listen out and see what titles you recognize, because we can revisit it at the end of the hour or half hour.
Yeah, yeah. That is so beautiful and totally makes sense because as I was listening to you singing, I was like, oh, Jacob's Ladder and
Yes, come on, girl.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I didn't catch all of them for sure, but that totally makes sense now.
Yeah.
Um, that's so beautiful, and like the recognition of like the work is here and like it's already been done, and how can I kind of honor that is what I'm hearing in the song.
Yes, and that's in all of the music that I do. Like, I want to honor something. I'm honoring a story. I'm honoring a relationship. I'm honoring an experience that I've had. And because it's a way to preserve these things, I do not have children. And so I feel like my songs are my babies. And
Mhm.
so when I made that reference earlier, like just grabbing all these babies up in like one little bundle of love, yeah, so that it can be released. It's going to go out into the world and do its own thing, but it's also going to continue a conversation, which is what I think that's that's how we honor, continuing the
Mm,
conversation. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, completely. Yeah, and music is how we uh carry on history and legacies and information, like storytelling, all of that. So
definitely,
important.
definitely.
Yeah. So this song is on your new album, correct?
That is correct. I just released a project, Journey to Freedom, which is a collection of songs that speak to my own personal experiences going through things. We're humans, we have our ups, we have our downs, and through it all, hopefully in your heart, you're able to recognize um, the beauty that lies, even if it seems like it's under layers and layers and layers of trouble. There is
Mhm.
something for you to learn. There is a space where someone can help you that you didn't even know was there. You know what I mean? There are just blessings that we see and blessings that we don't see. So yeah. I hope I didn't get off track, but
Oh, no, no,
um,
not at all.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry. So the album, I should, yeah, stay on point. So the album is my storytelling of my journey to freedom, my personal journey, in my walk, in my soul, in my voice, in all the things that make up me. There are different things that I'm looking for resolution or looking for answers, and being happy that there are places where I see where spirit is, where we're being taken care of, by friends and family, our community. And so that's what this documents, Journey to Freedom.
Mm,
I'll
that's
work on that response, y'all.
no, like we got it. Yeah, no, that's beautiful, and I the acknowledgement of like your own personal journey is not separate from like the people who love and support you.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and I'm also curious about because I think you kind of like uh teased this a little bit like before we were live, how like a relationship with ancestors and ancestral work kind of shows up in your own work and spiritual journey, and if there's, I don't know, anything you want to sort of say about that, like not just the people who are alive and present with us now, but people who came before us.
Right. Right. Sometimes it can be a really sensitive topic, but
Mm,
I feel like opening yourself up to hearing and feeling. You
Mm.
know, we use this terminology and people say, oh, something told me. Oh, something told me. Yeah, I've been listening to somethings, and something's been giving me some music and some nice lyrics and some nice ideas. And so I just been like, I feel like that's a connection to love and to light. And there's a community beyond our eyesight that assists us. And that's where I think a lot of things come from. So I'm open to that. And we have many different names and, you know, for how that manifests. But for me, I just say my music is spirit led, and that's the core of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that completely makes sense, and um is also like reminds me of I think what I've heard a lot of sort of musicians and songwriters say is like when the song comes to them as it instead of like coming up with the song, it like comes
Comes to
to
them.
them
Yeah.
and through them or
Because
yeah.
people talk about jumping out of their sleep, right? Oh, I had to
Yeah,
jump up
yeah.
and write it down or record it, or I had to pull my car over to the side of the road. I had to leave the supermarket and go somewhere with my little recorder and say this right away. Yeah, I get it. And it's so exciting when it happens because it's like you're activated as a person. It could be anything. You could be activated to give someone $1 or to help someone with an assignment or to say, you know what, I'm not using this dress, these shoes, let me just pass them on to the next person. You
Mhm.
know, you're activated to do these things. And so I like to attribute that, to the goodness and just be like, hey, yeah, that's a nice little tingling, thank you. And so
Yeah,
these songs are nice little tinglings. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that, and the like, oh, thank you for that. Kind of, yeah,
Exactly.
that's so sweet. Um, I also definitely wanted to ask you about this project you have called Spirituals in Motion. Is that, or yeah, Spirituals in Motion. I was
Yes,
just
yeah.
reading a bit on your website about it, and it sounds like really incredible work. Um,
So it is comprised of the music that I write, and then I'm also open to doing workshops. I do school teachings where I go and I speak to young people about the history of the American Negro spiritual, and we explore our own songwriting to create music. I usually have prompts when I go into the schools, so we could talk about bullying or anti-bullying and use a song like "Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Round," which is, it was used very heavily in the civil rights movement, but it was a spiritual that was pulled into that era. And now we could pull it into this era and say, I'm strong enough to stand up for myself and those around me. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. So, or we could use the prompt, this little light of mine, I'm going to shine all over the world, kind of a hybrid of songs. But the fact that each and every one of us are beautifully unique individuals with a special gift that we should be sharing with the world. And it comes in many flavors, many just many manifestations. And so it could be you're a great helper, or you are a great organizer, or you are great with numbers. Those are people I'm looking for, great with numbers, because and we complement each other where I fall short, and you pick up, that's where we fit together. And so, yeah, so I believe that using that type of music to inspire young people to look at spirituals in a different way, look at themselves in a different way, and look at what they can contribute to the world in a different way, because there are a lot of uh, underrepresented voices
mhm.
and voices that are basically non existent because of the way society has been established. So each one of us can change that.
Oh yes. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for doing that work. Um,
Indeed.
Yeah. And if anybody is curious to learn a little bit more,
You can come.
uh, yeah, yeah, your website is in the chat.
We need to just do a class. Maybe we could do a class with Joe. We'll talk it out.
We might need to have that happen. I don't know. Yeah.
I think it could happen. I think it could happen. And what we do is it's actually quite simple. We take the prompt, we look at it, we look and see which piece we'd like to use. We look at music that we want in the background, and we all collaborate with our lyrics and figure out how can we put this puzzle together so that each voice is represented. And by the time my students leave, it's usually the babies, but by the time they leave, they have a great story about the history of Negro spirituals. And
Right.
they have their own piece that they have created that now they can share with people and say, I did this, I'm a part of this. And that's a piece of pride that you can walk. Nobody can take that from you. You know, you did that.
Oh, that's wonderful. I can't like imagine how fulfilling that must be for the students you're working with.
It's awesome. It's awesome for me too. It's medicine for me too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Um, I know you. Oh yeah, everybody is saying, "Oh, I want to come to your class." So maybe
Yes.
it doesn't happen. I also want to come to your class.
Okay, we have to set it up. Joe and I will talk. We'll talk.
I know you had a second song that you wanted to share with us, so
I
we definitely
do
get to
have another song, and it's right in alignment. It's not on the album, unfortunately. I do hope you're able to get the download and enjoy it. But this was a song that was relationship driven. My spiritual Baba and I. Well, this is the song. Basically, he inspired it. I like E minor. Early in the morning, at the break of day, I'm sitting with my Baba, listen what he say. Rise up in your blessing, do not hesitate. Walk tall in your power, there's no time to waste. He say, go child, go out into the world. Spread the message of peace and love all across the world. He say, go child, there's so much work to do. If you do not walk your path, tell me who, child, who? Listen what I tell you, listen cause I know life is short and precious, prepare before you go. Listen to your elders, let God use your voice. Go into the darkest places, silence all the noise. He say, go child, go out into the world. Spread the message of peace and love all across the world. He say, go child, there's so much work to do. If you do not walk your path, tell me who, child, who, who? He say, go child, go child, go child, go. He say, go child, go child, go. He say, go child, go child, go child, go. He say, go child, go child, go. He say, go child, go child, go child, go. Go child. And he say, go, go, child, go, 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 child, go.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. I feel like I'm up. I'm up now.
Yeah, we all are too. Oh, thank you for sharing. the words of your relative with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I know he's quite happy. I
I'm
know he
sure.
is.
Yeah.
He said I had dreams that somebody would write a song about me, and I was glad to have fulfilled that before he went to the other side. So what a blessing. What a blessing. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you everyone for allowing me to share that.
And yeah, and thank you for sharing it with us today. I think it's really special when we can bring in uh, other people, relatives, ancestors, whoever, into this space with us, and
Indeed, indeed,
yeah, feel
indeed,
their presence a bit. Yeah.
indeed.
Um, well, that was gorgeous. And we, I think we also um, wanna revisit the first song. So, I don't know. I'm looking at Joe. If we should do just the whole thing.
Is it
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it the same way. I'll do it slow and then go into the picked up. Okay.
Perfect.
By and by on my journey, I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching to freedom land. Brother, won't you help me? Won't you help me, please? I'm seeking for a city, a land of jubilee. Now I must walk my lonesome valley where I've been buked and I've been scorned. I wanna be ready, put down my sword and shield and study war no more. Hey, by and by on my journey, I learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. No, 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 no. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching up the freedom land. All right. So, people, let's not tarry. There's no time to waste. The gospel train is coming to take us from this pain. So let's walk together, children, and leave no soul behind. Together we will climb each rung of Jacob's ladder till we reach the other side. I'ma tell you about it by and by on my journey. I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. By and by on my journey, I ain't got time to die. No, 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 no. Ain't gonna let you turn me around. Keep my feet on solid ground as I'm marching up to freedom land. Y'all ready? Hey! By and by and by, by and by, By and by and by and by, we'll understand. Y'all keep singing, yeah. It better by and we'll understand it better by and by, much better by and by. Let's end it. By and by on my journey, I've learned so many things. Things about living, things about loving. Some things just need time to change. Ooh. Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. If y'all could feel this feel, you know what? I like, I'm Sister Lala because I like to give hugs in my music. And it feels like y'all just gave me a hug right back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jaden. You've been amazing.
Oh, it's been so wonderful talking to you today and hearing your songs and your voice. And I feel like we should all maybe take a breath and give ourselves a hug or something. I don't know. That's for
Do that good deep breath and then just blow it out real easy.
absolutely. Yes. Thank you. I've never been good at
Thank
that
you.
lip sync. So I'm gonna practice.
Those raspberries, yeah, it's good to just relax. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Well, I'm feeling really wonderful and fulfilled, and I imagine everyone else is too. So thank you so much for sharing
Ashay.
all
Thank
the
you.
work with
Thank
us
you. Thank
today.
you. Thank you. Well, get my album and get some more hugs from me.
Yes, absolutely. It's a download on Amazon.
That's
Yes.
correct. That's correct. I'm working out the issues with iTunes and Spotify, but I believe we'll be able to. You should be able to get your downloads and download it to your devices and just enjoy the journey
Wonderful.
to freedom. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope that it is inspiring and uplifting to you because that was my prayer throughout the entire process, as it is with what I put out in the world.
Mm, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you,
today,
Jaden.
Sister
Thank you, each and
Lala.
every one of you. Thank you. Blessings on you and your families.
Thank you, and you as well.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you everybody for being here and sharing in this time today. Um, thank you. Thank you, Joe, for supporting us on tech today. Thank you, Deborah, for being here. Thank you, Athena. Trish, good to see you today. Deli, goodbye. And Susan G, Arlene, good to see you, Cricket and Kathleen, and Ruth and Clive together, and Anne in Silver Spring, and Anne in Nashville. Yes, right next to each other. Not in physical.
Yeah.
um, Fred at Silver Spring, thanks for being here today. Gary, great to see you. Goodbye, Kathy in Denver, and Jamie, and Kevin in DC. Goodbye, Annette in California, and Willard of the Curly Tops. Goodbye, Bob, and a bear. He says he has it nearby, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bye, Jane in Texas. Bye, Nancy and the Irish Cow. Goodbye, Storm. Good to see you. And Sheila. And goodbye to Hindi and Elizabeth. Goodbye, Linda. Thank you, Ray, Joe's mom, for being here. Caroline, thanks for joining. And Kathy in Virginia, thanks for joining. Goodbye, Moon. Goodbye, Kay in Texas. And Kat and Lynn. And thank you to everybody watching on the live stream again.